gotta share it with some people. Oh, I pressed start straight. I pressed start already. That's why it's called Drunk Crypto.
Why do you do this to me? Oh my god.
I didn't listen. It's called Drunk Crypto. What do you want me to do?
No. Okay. Well, hi guys. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Bits and Tokens. This is our live stream. It's been a while. We've kind of been gone. It's been the holidays. We've been doing holiday things. We've had good times, and here we are. So I hope you guys have been doing pretty well in life, you know.
I mean, looking at the chart behind us.
Yeah, so the market hasn't been so well.
Yeesh.
Hence the name Drunk Crypto. We decided to, make a
Sometimes
toast
you gotta take
to these
the edge
hard
off.
times. Let's talk about this little green right here. Do you guys see that little BCH right there? Can we talk about that little fork?
Bish, please. So,
Can we talk about that fork?
So BCH split, hash war. Supposedly that's why everything's going down. I don't buy it. I think that there's hands behind the scene that are kind of causing some turbulence, if you will. Is it hot in here? Anyways, I think there's hands behind the scene causing some turbulence. But BCH did split into, we'll look at coin market cap, Bitcoin Cash, and Bitcoin SV. So initially it was BCH ABC, which I'm totally against. I'm not with it. I will not do that. That's ridiculous. So originally it was BCH ABC.
Wait,
and
why are you not
BCH
with it? Let's
SV.
talk about that. Why?
That's too many. I like so for cryptocurrency, right? We got XRP, then we have Stellar XLM. Litecoin is LTC. We got BTC. I like the ones that have 3 letters. I don't like more than that. It just makes me feel some type of way. I don't like it. It's weird. It's weird. It gives me the weirdsies. I don't
So
like
it's
it.
like USDT and all those? Are those weird to you?
I don't like them. First of all, I'm not a big fan of all the different stable coins, with the exception, I guess, maybe of USDC, because the Coinbase version of it, it literally is always $1. So, like, it doesn't fluctuate on Coinbase. It fluctuates everywhere else, though. So.
Interesting.
Plus, I'm just not really like a super big fan of stable coins. Like, they're cool or whatever, but I don't know. What are you gonna do? Anyways, looking at this chart behind us, or this situation here we got going on behind us, Bitcoin really just took a whole poo-poo. I don't know if you remember, like, recently when it was, the market cap was like 100 and something billion.
Everything's down like holy moly.
But I mean, Bitcoin though was like 100 and
Holy
something million
moly.
at one point, and 100 and something billion market cap, and now
Just that price has me, like everything, honestly. I'm not gonna, like, I'm holding Ripple, and I
Ripple's a
had,
company. You're holding XRP. I'm that guy.
yes, I'm
I am
holding
that guy.
XRP, and I'm also, man, I'm so sad. I have some Bitcoin, but I had some Bitcoin Cash too, and man, those numbers don't look good.
So part of what makes me a little bit
They
nervous
just don't look good.
about all these coins that are like down a lot is a lot of them are following the proof of work algorithm. So the more hash power you have, kind of the more control of the network you have, and that's where the whole hash war came in with Bitcoin Cash, because one side, Craig Wright, was saying that he was going to use hash power to take down the other side. He said he was going to try to take down the original Bitcoin because it's not the same thing. That's what the SB stands for, Satoshi
Yeah.
Vision. So I don't know.
Well, we don't know.
Craig Wright says that he is Satoshi, but like that's not. People call him Fake Toshi.
Possibly.
Literally, his nickname is Fake Toshi.
You should call him Yoshi, but then that would be copyrighted.
Yeah, no, I don't let people do what they want to do with their money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really for trying to, because that's not just like, I understand, like, you're trying to have a pissing contest with, Roger Ver, and you want to, pee further than he does, and you want to crash.
Further than he
you
does.
want to crash his version of Bitcoin, but like, it's not just his version of Bitcoin. Like, other people use it as well, and it's just kind of one of those things that's like, come on, man. Like, I had a little bit of Bitcoin Cash.
Bitcoin Cash. Crypto, everything right now. My heart, my soul. But it's a good time to buy. Look on the bright side.
The thing about it is, I don't know if it's a good time to buy because I don't know if the prices are going to keep going down. I knew 33 cents for XRP was definitely a probability based on how everything else is going down. It's been holding its own pretty well compared to like a lot of other coins, so there's that part. But as far as sorry, our stagehand just kind of confused me a little bit. I don't know what he's looking at.
He's looking at us.
I have the spectroscope on the screen here. I'm assuming the volume is good, hopefully. Anyways, forgot what I was saying because what is this, dragonberry something?
Oh yeah, it's like some kind of
I don't even remember what was I saying. I was saying something. Drunk crypto, baby.
Oh man.
Woo.
That's how I feel like every day of my life. I just wake up and I look at the charts.
XRP, it was holding its own pretty well. As far as like a store value, it's pretty much doing the best out of everything. I really like XRP for the future, and so that's why like I want to say, like 90% of my funds are XRP right now.
Yeah, XRP is a pretty good futuristic investment, I'd say.
I'm still a proponent of a Black Swan event happening. There's another coin that did like 6,000% in one day. It went from like whatever, like 30 cents or whatever cents to like $3 in one day. So no, that's not it. So it would have went from like 2 cents or some low number of cents all the way up to $3 in one day. Icon X, something. ICX I think is the name of the.
Maybe.
Hold up.
I don't know. My memory's a little foggy right now.
One of the coins recently, like it wasn't even a big. ICX. Okay, so it's called Icon, and supposedly, if it wasn't recently, it was at some point eventually.
I'm smiling for you guys.
Somebody was mentioning that it went from nothing to like a lot in one day. Whoa, guy, what are you doing? All right, let me get the daily going here.
Get your daily chart.
Maybe that's not it. I don't know. Anyways, someone was talking about one of these coins that went up like 6,000% in like 24 hours. And so like if a coin that's not even like super popular could do that, a coin that's like backed by a real company that's trying to solve a real world problem, doing real stuff, could definitely do that. You know, like the people at Ripple, obviously they want to make money, and like they don't directly want to make money like off XRP itself, but they want people to use XRP. And the thing I keep telling people is that it needs to be at least $20 for like these banks to like really use it.
So question.
Answer.
Now, was this increase due to possible market manipulation?
Could have been a pump and dump, but that's aside from the point. The point is, in the crypto market, these things are entirely possible.
True. However, my point with that is, if it was manipulated by the market due to low market volume, let's say, Ripple or XRP, whatever you want to call it, has, you know, a reputable product.
Right.
So chances of it going up by that, not that it couldn't, because it is a great, you know, great product, but the chances of it going up that significantly in a day, you know, like chances are if it went up that much, it was probably manipulated by the market, that coin, whatever it is.
Right.
Because that's a lot.
It is.
That's a ridiculous amount.
6,000%.
That's a lot. So,
a lot.
You know, not that it can't happen, but you know,
600x.
like just
Oh
let's
my
keep
God.
that in mind. That is possible signs of market manipulation. Just saying, but you know, carry on.
So here's the thing, right? What do you think it would actually take for a coin to do that in one day?
I mean, obviously, people are buying it at market price throughout the day, and not selling, just holding on.
And hear me out on this one, right? You know, on Binance, when you look at like the different order books, like the buys and sells, and sometimes you can say there's a ton of sells, but not that many buys, so we know the price is gonna go down. And sometimes there's a ton of buys, but not that many sells, so the price is eventually gonna go up. So, what if someone came onto one of these exchanges that XRP is using for liquidity, right? And just looked at the order book and said, okay, I need to buy this much in order for it to get the price here. Because you can literally do that, right? Because as the price, you know, like if I'm selling for 50 cents and then you're selling for 60 cents, and then, you know, the token gamer is selling for, you know, 80 cents or whatever, and those are the only orders that are there. If all of the XRP that we're selling, like maybe we're selling collectively like 500 XRP, like obviously those are low numbers, but let's say we're collectively selling 500 XRP and that's it on the whole exchange. Once all of those 500 are bought, the price is now 80 cents because that was the last price that was sold. Then somebody else comes in, and someone else comes in, and someone else comes in, and they put their sell orders for a little bit higher than that. Those get bought out. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, like, you would think it would cost a lot, but it really wouldn't be that expensive to get the price up that high. That's how the pump and dump people do it. Like, they look at the order book, they put in the amount that they need to get the price to where it is, then they tell their next, you know, set of people, all right, now you can buy. They buy, and it keeps driving the price even higher. Then they sell.
Right.
Thing about XRP, though, we're kind of all anticipating that it's going to get to that point. Like, obviously, you know, we have some masked figures in the crypto space, like the Bearable guy who was saying that it should get to, let me see USDT. We have Bearable guy who was saying that it should get to 589 before the end of the year. Let me just say this. If XRP were to get to $589 by the end of the year, like, I think you guys are super cool, but no one will ever see me again.
No, don't say that.
I'm
Where are you going?
Me and the Ute are out of here.
No,
Gone.
you can't say that. I thought we were friends.
Yeah,
thought we had something going.
You can come visit.
Wow, we have a whole channel though. Look at all these beautiful people that love us. What do you mean?
No, there's a first of all, shout out to the XYO Familia. I don't know if any XYO family are watching right now. Told you about the little situation from today.
Yeah.
And then, like, I want to say, like 100 people just came to the rescue. And they're just like, no, we like you. You're super cool. You've been so helpful. And it just, my little heart. You know, I have a tiny little heart. My just tiny little heart just, like, swelled up so much. It was crazy. I was on the couch.
Just in time for the holiday season, Mr. Grinch.
I was on the couch with Trunks, the dog. I had to say that because they don't know who Trunks is. I was on the couch with the dog, and I was just like, "Oh my God, Trunks, my heart!" And he was just looking at me like, So, if any of you guys are watching, first and foremost, I'm really sorry that I'm drunk right now. That's a strong word, but this Dragonberry stuff, it's pretty good.
It's kicking in.
It's pretty good.
I don't know. I'm on my second cup, so.
Yeah, I'm not really a big drinker. So it doesn't really take more than like 1 cup for me, like 1.5 cups.
Right. That's why I'm on my second cup and I want to go to sleep.
Well, good night then.
Anyways, so back to the crypto world. What else is on the market today?
So we discussed Bitcoin Cash separating. We discussed how I feel like Bitcoin Cash separating was just kind of a catalyst for some of the people behind the scenes, like the people with Backed. They recently announced that they were pushing back the date for when they're going to launch their exchange. And if you remember, Backed, BAKKT, I think is how you spell it, is owned by ICE, the Intercontinental Exchange, the one that owns the New York Stock Exchange. And I think they were trying to buy the Chicago Exchange at one point. So the CEO, Jeffrey Sprecher, maybe? Jeffrey Sprecher, something like that. Anyways, his wife, who is another like board member or whatnot on for ICE, is actually going to be the CEO of Backed. And so it just seems a little fishy that right when the market's going down, they're like, oh, by the way, we're also going to wait a little bit before we, open the doors. That's more accumulation for them because, like, the prices are cheap right now. So then when they do open their doors and the retail investors drive the price up, that's obviously good for them because they get to sell it to the retail investors.
Beware, guys. Make sure you keep an eye on that. That I feel like that's important. That's notable.
There's no
That's a
regulation in the
notable
crypto
aspect.
market, so I mean it's a worldwide thing. You can kind of get away with that at this point. It is it's the wild, wild west out here.
Seems like it.
So that's kind of my theory on why like prices went down like so far.
Yeah, possibly. Initially, I had, and I apologize. I blamed Coinbase because they did their update, and the prices went down a little bit, but like now they're just tanking. They're just completely tanking, like completely tanking. So
Yeah, past 10 days, the ZERPs, that's XRP for the uninitiated, the ZERPs are down 31%. 31% in 10 days. All my hard-earned ducats just in the wind right now.
hold them. Just hold it on.
Only
Just
one
hold
thing to
'em on.
do.
There's only one thing to do.
As prices go lower, I'll just buy more.
Just buy more. Yeah, just about. I mean, that's really all you can do at this rate. I mean, it's a tough world out there at the moment, but you know, we can get through it as a team. We can do this. I believe in us. I believe in us. I do. I do.
So I'm going to switch to this lovely scene for a second so we can just kind of talk about some stuff. And then I will simultaneously be, let me see here, getting the live stream posted over here.
Are you going to put us up on Facebook? Guys, we're going to be on Facebook. That's cool. Okay, so let's talk about a couple topics here.
Oh gosh, it never works until
Someone
I stop the stream.
commented XYO. Yes, XYO. XYO, XYO. XYO.
Yes, in fact. We do rather enjoy the XYO community. I'm a big proponent of the XYO. Like what they're trying to do, I think is really cool. It's basically a way of like keeping track of everything, but like no matter where it is. So they basically just want to have a bunch of bridges and a bunch of little token looking things just out in the world that are all just always communicating with each other, kind of like decentralizing GPS to some degree. But they're also like taking it a step further and supposedly working with SpaceX to like get a satellite launched, all this crazy stuff. So
That's cool.
they're doing a lot of stuff. They obviously really put a lot of money into cryptocurrency, into the blockchain, into their business. Kind of like, you know, we've got all the lights, camera, action over here. Like we spend a good deal of money on trying to deliver high quality content for the people.
Yeah, we're trying, guys.
So I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it pretty well. That video that I did for XYO, like how to buy the tokens on IDEX, like that's still like one of our best videos. 1,400 views right now, so not bad.
Cool. That's nice. I didn't even know that. I haven't
bad.
been on the website in the past few days. Holiday season got to me, giving me itis, you know. This time of year, I just get fat and go to sleep. I'm like a bear. I just wake up for work. That's about it. But, I mean, luckily, even though we're seeing a pretty red market, that's not, I guess you could say, having people negate from the usage of cryptocurrency. People are still continuing to use cryptocurrency, which is good, of course. There was actually, I think I thought Spank Chain had like paid like their cam girls
Oh my god.
like $70,000 already in
oh
crypto.
my god.
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah. So
I'm in the wrong business. I got a camera, so maybe I should just.
I mean, hey, I mean, if you're into that, you know.
Nope, not me. Not me. Keep my pants on.
Spinpenis.com. Just kidding. Anyways, so
Whoa, drunk crypto, ladies and gentlemen.
drunk crypto. I think I'm burning my potatoes. Did I forget? Did I turn off my oven?
I'm closer to the oven, so if you'll. allow me.
Yeah. Guys, I think I'm burning my potatoes. Darn. Man.
The oven is on.
Are my potatoes okay?
Like, I can't see them, but they're making that noise when potatoes get really hot. Like they kind of scream a little bit.
Okay, maybe you should turn them off then.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, screaming potatoes don't sound good.
So you just gonna eat the potatoes by themselves?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Just potatoes. Anyways. So besides my screaming potatoes that I forgot to turn my oven off,
The oven is now off.
yeah. So luckily, at least we're seeing not too bad of happenings here in the crypto market. I mean, obviously the market's down. However, people are using cryptocurrency, which is good. It's good. We're getting along there.
Now, here's the thing about people using cryptocurrency. I wish people would use it more, but until we have a coin that's like either relatively stable or just going up at like a reasonable rate, like when stuff like goes up and down, people don't want to accept that, right? Like the US dollar does a really good job of masking the fact that inflation has like totally killed it from its inception. Like it's literally down like 99.9% from its inception, right? Like $20 back in the 70s was a whole cart of groceries. $20 now is like party favors, like chips and whatnot. Like it doesn't really take you as far as it used to, and it's gonna just keep getting worse and worse and worse. Like things are just gonna keep getting more expensive. That's why crypto was like such a good hedge for a little while, because you would put your money in crypto and you come back in a year and it's worth more. But if you put your money in a savings account and you come back in a year, it's worth less. The little percent that they give you at the bank for like holding your money there, the little interest you get, the little 1 penny my bank gives me like every like couple months or so, is nothing at all compared to like the actual cost of inflation. Like you're literally losing money by just keeping it. Like if you were to put money under your mattress, you're losing money at the end of the year based on inflation. But the US dollar is pretty good at hiding that because it's like kind of a slow process. Whereas like with crypto, we saw like a 90% loss this year in some coins. Some coins are down like more than 90%. I think Litecoin is like now officially like less than like, it's more than 90% down from the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I think Bitcoin was like 85% down at one point in time from
so
its
crazy.
original high peak, that's crazy, man. Like,
Whoa.
could you imagine like going to the store and buying something that you like was like really, really expensive and it was like 85% off? I'd buy it.
So are you saying that you would buy?
If there was a Porsche and it was 85% off, I'm buying it. There's no way I'm not buying it. An 85% off Porsche? Psh, that's a steal.
Is it?
An 85% off Porsche.
What do you know about Porsches?
I don't know. I know they're expensive and they're nice cars.
They're alright. I'm not a big fan of boxer engines. I like my engine to be in a V.
All I know is that if I can buy it for 85% off, I can definitely at least double the money I bought it for.
No, they're going for 85% off. I'll just go to Porsche and get one. What if the price just keeps going down?
Right, but like, well, so if I get it at Porsche and I get it at 85% off, and then I resell it to someone who's like, oh my god, look at this Porsche, and they don't know it's 85% off.
Why would I buy it from you?
Because I'm selling a Porsche that's like literally half the price of like the one you would get somewhere at the dealership. Why not?
I'm just messing with you.
Why do people open up third parties? Why is H Greg thing, huh?
H.H. Gregg.
Greg? I think there's H Greg. There's a car. I know H Greg. They used to be
it's like a store where you could buy
a store
like
for electronics, and then there's H Greg, which is like a car dealership. It's called H Greg.
Never heard of this.
Yeah.
Never heard of this.
They sell like Maseratis and stuff.
Really?
Yes. It's a Florida thing.
I actually don't like people named Greg.
Did you know the guy who invented
Bitcoin?
Just kidding.
Satoshi Nakamoto?
Just kidding. Anyways, so what are we looking at here? This chart I see.
So if this would play nice, I'm trying to see where we're down from the beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year. Listen, man, everybody has been anticipating on cryptocurrency having this, I guess you could say, shot up in December.
I did it the wrong
December's
way.
around the corner.
Gosh dang it.
I'm hoping this is our all-time low where we're just like, wow, like, this is I hope this is the Black Friday sale.
Every day that's gone by in the past 30 days, I've hoped was the all-time low.
All right. I hope this is the Black Friday sale, and I hope this Black Friday sale ends soon. Christmas is around the corner. You know what I mean? Come on, Bitcoin. Gotta tickle the charts a little bit.
We're looking here. Apparently, since we started the year, we're down 76%. That's a lot.
Yeah, I think from the top it's 85, but
So I'm just going based on the year. From the top, it's a lot. It's more than that. There's so much more space. From the top, it's a lot more than that. But I'm going by on the year. We're down 76%.
I don't think it's that much more. There's not that much space. So yeah, well, it's like 10%. But yeah, we're pretty down. We're pretty down. But
Let me see if it'll let me draw it.
guys, hope is
82% from the tippity top.
Yeah, about 85, like I said. Had a good rough estimate.
My goodness.
So here's the thing. So we know this looks really bad. However, nothing ever works if you give up on it. So having faith, in this product in the long term can possibly be beneficial, as we've seen in the past. You just kind of have to keep going at it, because if you just give up on cryptocurrency, like, now would be the time where I personally would be exhausted of possible losses or, down markets, and be like, all right, well, I'm done. However, nothing ever worked until you perfected it. So obviously crypto's not perfect. We're getting there. Eventually, I hope we're like Berkshire Hathaway, costing a couple $100,000, no problem. But until we get there, we just kind of have to hang in there and get in there. Because remember, we're still at the age where we are technically we're like the early mid late adopters. Like, we're in the early stages of adoption, but we're like in the mid to like late adoption, because we didn't catch it a couple years back. No, well, not everyone did. Some people did.
We're not going to talk about that.
However,
you know how I feel about that, and we're not going to talk about it.
There is still, like, how many years ahead of your life? Like, think about how old you are right now and be like, wow, how many years do I have in front of me? How many years do I have that I can be on this thing and doing this thing? You know what I mean? So think about it that way, because, when you're a kid, you're just like, oh, I can't wait to be like 21 and I can be this, or I can't wait to be 18 and drive, or 16 and this. How many years after that? Like, that is the beginning of your life. Like, you have not even lived like a quarter of your life, right? Like, so, there's so much more ahead to look forward to. Just hang in there. Just hang in there. It takes time. What's that little cheat sheet you got there, my friend?
So this is something that I mention to people all the time, because this is what Bitcoin does all the time. I'll try to pull up a chart of like Bitcoin of all time, and like you'll see the same market cycle happen over and over and over again. It's happened at least 5 times. Excuse me, in the past 10 years. I think it's actually 6 times last time I counted, that we do the same market cycle with the same type of emotions, right? And so, me, like, I don't trade based on a lot of the other like indicators. Like, the way that I actually trade is based on other people, right? Because I'm a firm believer that the price doesn't go up or down. People are willing to pay more or less for that thing. And they do that based on emotion, because we are emotional creatures. With the exception of me, I think I'm broken. We'll get to that later. But
we probably won't. But anyways.
But the market cycle, it goes in this particular order every single time, where it starts with disbelief, because like it's been down for so long, like, oh no, I've seen it rally so many times, I don't believe it. And when I see the rallies now, like I don't believe it. Like, I don't think like this is not it, So like I'm already in the disbelief part of it. But like, I don't know if you've noticed, like, the sentiment is just kind of more hostile lately in the crypto world. That leads me to believe that we're at the anger part of this chart, right? Where like everybody is upset. And even me, like I mentioned earlier, like someone shorted the market.
Why did the government allow this to happen?
Right? And so like, so I think we're at the anger part of it, which is good, because after anger, once it's like too late to like try to correct it, it comes a depression stage, and everyone's just like, oh man, like I'm so sad, like I'm so depressed or whatever. This literally says, depression, my retirement money is lost. How can we pay for this new stuff? I'm an idiot. Then comes disbelief. And then you'll notice that over here, it actually starts with disbelief. So disbelief is like, okay, I've seen this before. I don't think that this is going to be the thing. Like, I don't think this is going to be the rally that, is the one. Like, over here you see it says disbelief, this rally will fail like the others. Disbelief, this is a sucker's rally. Yeah, I've felt that way, Then you have hope, where it's like, oh wow, it wasn't a sucker's rally. Maybe it is possible. Then you go into optimism. Wow, this rally is real, because like you see it actually go up from where you bought in or whatever, and you're happy about it. Then there's belief, because now it's like, okay, let me put in more money, because I believe that this is really the time to go. Then it comes thrill, where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna just buy so much. I'm just gonna make so much money here because it just keeps going up. And then you have euphoria, which is like one of the most dangerous stages, because that's where people are just so giddy and they think it's just gonna keep going up forever.
Ooh, no, there's a saying that I like that you say. There's a saying that I like.
The one about the pigs?
The pigs.
Oh,
pigs
man.
get slaughtered.
So the bulls make money, the bears make money, and the pigs get slaughtered. If you get too greedy, you're led to the slaughterhouse.
Because I mean, if you look at it, you have your euphoria, and then you're gonna go down a little bit from there.
Mm-hmm.
The market's always going to adjust.
It always has to correct itself.
Always going to adjust. It's literally, that's just the way it works. Like, don't think it's never not going to do it.
And then keep in mind, this right here, the chart that we're looking at, if we're equating that to Bitcoin, happened within a span of like a few days, like that, at least the first part of it. Like the disbelief, hope, optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria, like that all happened starting from like the middle to end of November through December, then like right in January 1st is when it started coming down again.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
So like all that happened within like such a short span of time that it was hard for people to like realize even where they were in this particular market cycle. Then when the price came down, it did what I always call a dead cat bounce, where it's like if you drop a dead cat from the top of a building, I mean, it's dead, but it's still going to bounce anyway, right? So even if there's no movement behind Bitcoin, whatever, you drop it far enough, it has to bounce up again. That's the complacency part of it, where it's like, oh, we just need to cool off for the next rally. Well, not always. Sometimes it's better to just take your profits. These things can't go up forever, indefinitely. Like, they have to kind of, cool off significantly. And then we have the anxiety part, where it says, why am I getting these margin calls? This dip is taking longer than expected. We were there. We were at the anxiety part. You know what I mean? Then there's denial, where it's like, oh, my investments are with great companies. They're going to come back. And I still feel that way. You know what I mean? Like, I still feel like XRP is a great investment. Ripple's a fantastic company, Then there's panic, where I'm not going to name any names, but I know someone who has panicked.
Oh man,
I'm not that person. I'd rather lose it all and just be like, oh, I lost it all, than to like sell at a loss. Like I can't bring myself to sell at a loss, right? Then there's one of my favorite parts, which is capitulation, where it's like,
I hope he's watching right now.
Where it's like people are just all the way done with it. They can't even afford to lose anymore. I know someone who also has suffered from capitulation, the same person who panicked.
I hope you're watching.
Then you have anger, which is where I think we're at the anger stage right now. I don't think we've gotten to the depression stage yet, because I haven't seen people like with the sad posts. But I have seen like the market like just super divided. Like in the XRP community, you have what's called like the 589ers, and then like just the regular people or whatever. Like I'm one of the 589ers. I believe the number $589 is 100% possible. The market cap is not what you think it is. It's not like a publicly traded company. Cryptocurrencies work in a different way. So the market cap is not the same thing as the market cap for Amazon, which has like employees and like profit margins and all this stuff. Cryptocurrencies aren't that. Like Ripple as a company would have its own market cap. It's a private company, but it would have its own market cap. But then XRP would also have its own market cap. But they work differently. The market cap is literally the last price times the circulating supply. That's it. It's not about potential gains and all. It's nothing of the sort. Literally whatever the last price was times the circulating supply, which is like why I was saying earlier, if you just buy up everything that's for sale, now the new price is whatever the last price that somebody was anticipating getting paid for, so they had that sell order. So it's definitely possible for us to get back to crazy numbers in this crypto market. I don't know if Bitcoin's going to last. I really don't.
Interesting thought.
It would make me sad, but I don't know if it's gonna last.
So you see, I like Bitcoin just because it started this whole revolution.
The NSA invented cryptocurrency.
But I mean, they didn't.
The NSA invented cryptocurrency.
Oh, the NSA, is that what you said? I thought you said they didn't invent cryptocurrency. I was like, I know that. But it's, you know, it's just it's one of those things, because it's funny because I ran into people that go, oh, well, oh, do you like, you know, cryptocurrency? I'm like, oh yeah, I actually invest. I'm not into Bitcoin or anything, but I'm into this one and this one. And, you know, it's like I look at those people and I'm just like,
Dogecoin.
And I'm like, like, is that so? You're not into like literally like the biggest one, but you're into everything else. Interesting, cool. So it's like, you know, it's very interesting, but it's kind of like the stock market. Like the first stock around, I'm sure. What was the first stock that came around?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think there was like a first one.
I don't know, but I'm sure the first handful isn't the top. It's not the top one. So I mean, it happens. First one's not the perfect one. It's the trial run. So here we are. And eventually what I'm hoping to see is that we will get a more sufficient, more
XRP.
Well, you see, XRP is mostly for, you know, your institution, your banks and all that. And XRP is a great coin. However, I do want to see the Bitcoin Cash vision alive. Not necessarily saying that Bitcoin Cash will be the one, but like I would like to just go. I can't stand you. I would like to go, you know, to the store and use this and use my coin and blah 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 and whatever and swipe my Bitcoin credit card.
Listen,
whatever.
Don't tell the IRS.
You know what I
but
mean?
I just want a place that I can put all my money that they can't touch.
I think we all want that.
As long as I get it there first, they can't touch it.
But you're money laundering.
I'm not. I'm against taxes. The 16th Amendment was never ratified. Okay, it was ratified under duress and coercion. All the states necessary for actual ratification of an amendment did not participate. Therefore, it's not real. Okay?
It's not real. It's for fake.
Furthermore, if you can find somewhere in the 1040 Easy instruction manual that specifically says that you as a person are responsible for paying individual taxes on your earned income, I'd like to see it. I can't find such a piece of information.
Such a specific piece of information. Let's put it at that.
It's unjust. You're not going to take my sweat equity away from me and force me to accept Federal Reserve notes, which you don't even make anyway, and then tax me on it. The whole system is a sham.
Possibly.
It's a sham.
You're a sham.
The Federal Reserve is a dang sham, okay? If I'm the only person in the world that makes pens and I say, here's 2 pens, right? I'm the only person that makes pens. No one else makes pens. You're not allowed to make pens legally, right? You could. It's a pen. Anyone can make a pen. But legally, you can't make any pens. Here's 2 pens. I'm going to loan that to you, but I need 3 pens back.
I mean, I can't give you more than what you gave me.
Right. I know that. And you know that. And it makes sense when you break it down into just simple things. But that's how the Federal Reserve works. That's how fractional reserve banking works. It's stupid. It's stupid. I don't like it. I'm against it. IRS, by the way, if you're listening, I know you just sent me a letter. I didn't read it.
No.
I didn't read it.
No.
It went somewhere else. I'm not going to specifically say where it went. You know, someone told me, hey, here's a letter. And I told them where they could put it. They didn't have a shredder available. So we opted for the next best thing.
The trash can?
Garbaggio.
Garbaggio.
The garbage.
Oh. Garbaggio.
The garbage.
I see.
A very fancy garbage at that. But again, IRS, if you're listening, honestly, don't come for me, please. Like, I'm really not rich yet. You know, once I get rich, we could talk about it, whatever. But, like, right now, just kind of, like, let me rock. You know what I'm saying?
Let me rock.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't. That's funny. Well, true story. Man, if I can just take my tax dollars and put them away. Oh. This drink is making me tired.
Now, I'm not saying that I haven't paid taxes in 5 years. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying.
Maybe I shouldn't drink any more of this.
Cryptocurrencies. Here, just pour that in here.
You want some more?
Sure. Drunk crypto is fun. We should do this more often, but like with an audience next time, so like we can make sure that like we have people to interact with. Speaking of, is anyone?
We got 3 people online. Oh, my lips are burning my guts. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm kidney failure.
Jerome says SMH. I wonder if that's about the IRS stuff. Jerome, is that about the IRS stuff? Is that why you're saying that, bud?
Who knows?
Just don't tell them I'm here. That's all. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't tell them we're here. It's okay. But anyways, not too much happening in the crypto world right now because of the market. It's
honestly,
it's I don't want to say it's going sideways. It's going upside down, to be more specific. I would like it to see go sideways and possibly right side up. That would be great. That would be great because really right now it's just, you know, not the greatest time.
Honestly.
If things start going up after December, January.
When things start going up.
Well, I'm saying if because of your theory.
You have to speak it into existence, okay?
Well, I'm rich, and that is already into existence because
I'm
it will
super
exist.
rich.
So, you know, hey, I'm doing great for my age. Like, no, let's not forget, how old am I? What was that? What was that? Who was that? Who said that? Someone talking to us? Is someone talking to us? I'm so confused. What is going on? Play. We're playing? What's going on?
What is happening right now?
Hey, we're doing a live stream. I don't know who you are, but hi.
First of all, I don't even know how this is happening. What's going on?
Where?
I
Whoa.
think this is coming from Discord. What's going on right now?
Are you on Discord? Cool.
Whoa.
That is so funny. We didn't even realize.
Whoa.
Was that open the whole time?
I think so.
That is so funny. That is
super
hilarious.
Weird. Gonna definitely have to close that out. Bye, guys. So Discord's closed. That's so strange. Have we been doing that this whole time? This is why I can't have Discord open up. Like, that's so weird.
He's like, this is a Super Smash stage. That is pretty funny.
So what happens when you let gamers use your laptop to use Discord and do stuff? That's
we were
crazy.
sitting here talking to these people in the Discord thing.
I wonder if they've been listening to me all day though. Like, that's crazy.
That's so true. Your laptop's been open all day. That's hilarious. That is that was so weird. All I hear is, are you guys like, anybody want to play Smash?
That is really weird.
That was pretty funny. That was cool. That was alright.
I don't like that. That's weird. Discord, what's going on? How did that even happen? We need to talk about this. That's crazy. I need to figure out what is going on there. That is weird.
Oh man, now they know your secrets. Now everybody in that Discord group chat knows that the IRS is. That is so funny. How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't like this.
The thing is, like, I was literally talking, and then I hear somebody like coming out of the TV, and I was like, "What? Like, is that our producer? Like, hello?" And it's just some random white guy. He sounded white, so I'm assuming. I don't know. Sound like some kid.
What's going on?
That was pretty funny. That was cool. All right, they must have been hearing to you all day, but at least they know about our crypto, dilemma right now.
I just don't understand. Where is that? How did that even? What? Drunk crypto, ladies and gentlemen. That is crazy.
That is pretty funny. I didn't even think that was gonna happen. That was a oddball. That was an oddball. That wasn't supposed to happen. But anyways, yeah. Anything else we want to go over before we?
No, I'm over it right now. I'm super over the whole everything.
Yeah, just about.
On the screen here, it's just the how to make a mint, the cryptography of anonymous electronic cash, the NSA white paper for cryptocurrencies back in 1996. So that makes cryptocurrencies 22 years old.
22 years old. Wow. It's older than me.
invented by the NSA 12 years before Bitcoin was a thing.
Interesting. Cryptography. No, it's
So-
electronic cash. Interesting. All right.
Oh
Well,
my God, have I been in that group chat all day? Embarrassing.
that is embarrassing. It's
That's
okay.
crazy.
Don't worry about it. Well, anyways, guys, that's all we have for you guys today. Keep up with the market. We'll keep in touch. We'll give you an update next time we see one. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a video that's coming soon. I'm still working on it. I was supposed to be working on it this weekend. However, I was kidnapped by someone's aunt and forced to write a paper. And
Did you write
I
it?
didn't. I sure did. I did write the paper.
Illegal.
Possibly.
Tell the IRS.
But honestly, if you went to college before the year 2010, you probably copyrighted everything in your mama. So, but anyways,
Anyone in college, the easiest way to do it is to go into Google Translate.
stop.
and
You're being illegal
translate
right now.
An existing
I'm
paper
illegal.
into German, then translate it back into English,
You're gonna make
and then
these
just
people
make slight corrections
fail.
here and there. I promise you, it works. They will never be able to tell that you plagiarized.
You're
You're
failing. You're
welcome.
gonna fail these people.
You're welcome.
I hope you don't fail these people.
What
But anyways,
can I say except you're welcome?
we'll see you guys next time, and make sure to tune in whenever we do stuff. We'll be back up more often. We took a little break for the holidays, but we'll be around. So thanks for tuning in to this live stream of Bits and Tokens. I'm Annalise, and this is your Bitcoin weatherman, aka Tim, and we are outie aboutie. You guys take care.
Bye.
Bye.